This film is being made on March 18th, 2001, explicitly for Batya Steinlauf, to give her a sense of what Northampton is. This is Jane Trigere and Ken Schoen. We're driving around Northampton. We're coming in a very peculiar way, and we'll start with something highly unlikely as your first shot of Northampton, but here goes. It's no longer a mental hospital. It's now a ruins that's going to be turned into an entire new neighborhood, and we're going to drive through. Cider House Rules was filmed here, and we'll give you a sense of some of these old buildings. '40s, '50s, '60s. This was a very serious and enormous mental hospital, those foolish ways that you've heard of. And now you can see it's all boarded up. Some of these buildings will be preserved. Most of them will be torn down. Actually, what's interesting about this whole area is that as a member of the building committee of Solomon Schechter, one of the possible sites for our school is on this new development that's going to come here. Over in that direction, we're about to enter more of the real Northampton that people know about, and also that's the beginning of that large building over there on the left is the sports center for Smith College. Right over here, this building, the light is not very good, is Jesse's house, which is a place that's been set up for homeless people, and that many times our events at the synagogue, when there's extra food, gets dropped off there after the events. We've come up a back way behind the Smith gym. There's a little waterfall here. These are their soccer playing fields over to the left. There's a field house that we sometimes rent for events. We're coming up the back area. There's a hall that has music concerts occasionally. This is the Smith Theater.
Why don't we get close to it?
Here, Smith dormitories and classrooms. This is Green Street. The gentleman here is part of the concert that's in the building I showed you before. Here's what's playing at the theater. One of our members of our synagogue is a professor of theater at Smith.
Sage Hall.
More of Smith College. You wanted the East Coast, Batya? You've got it. But this is also, you get New England as a bonus. Over here is the Northampton Public Library, called Forbes Library. Just gone through renovations. It's quite a lovely structure. And here's some of the shops of Green Street. Crystals. Right around the corner here, this is Route 66. Not of Route 66 fame, just plain Route 66. Oh, there's a lesbian bar, and a little bit down there is the local hot tubs. This is the local Catholic Church of Northampton. Across the street and up a little bit is a very large, equally imposing Episcopalian church, where the, not the cot shelter, but the food program for the homeless happens. Coming up is the Academy of Music. It's a city-owned movie theater and concert hall. It's really quite beautiful inside. This is Main Street. I wish it were spring, or there was a new fall of snow. This is just about the bleakest season. The pedestrians have the right of way. bookstores, used bookstores, tchotchke shops. Local shoe store, been here forever. Next to a building that was transformed into a series of indoor shops. Here's how the people look. Coming up is Michelson's Gallery, an old bank. A bank. It's not so old. It was a bank when I came here. It's now it's a gallery. Michelson's Gallery right here. On the other side, again it's gonna not just move the other way. Film the other side of the street. Silverscape is another bank that is a beautiful, what's the period?
1920s.
1920s building that's turned into more restaurants than you can imagine. On the railroad track that used to go actually via real train that stopped, and up ahead you can see the old depot where the train used to stop. Wait a second.
You can come out of the
A
car.
filmmaker I'm not. Over here is a diner. Well, there's a car in front of it, but there's an actual diner right there. Depot is now, of course, a restaurant, as is most everything else. Here's Pearl. This is Pearl Street. This is where there's a nightclub here. Pearl Street nightclub. A lot of action.
Graham.
Sylvester's restaurant, named after Sylvester Graham, who was a health food fanatic of the 1850s. This is Pleasant Street. There's one of the most extraordinary video stores in the world here. You walk in, you say, I saw this film with, that actress, what's her name? She was in that other film about the boxer, and they know what you're talking about. And here's the Pleasant Street Theater, which it has two or three little tiny theaters inside for 25 people. Are you into knitting? There's a wool shop. There's actually a much bigger one than that, but that one's a quaint one. It's the art movie theater in town, the Pleasant Street Movie Theater. Here's Silverscape. That's a building that you just have to go.
Go ahead for the Hotel Northampton.
You go left. We'll do it.
We'll come back around.
We'll come back. That's the Hotel Northampton. That's not where the rabbi stayed.
That's the Calvin.
And the Calvin, there's another movie theater over there that's just recently been transformed, and then there's a world-class concert that are brought to this area in this new movie theater, new entertainment spot. How do you like the architecture? Look at that yellow building back there. Turning back up Main Street. Oh, the sun is in our eyes here. I have to do it slightly backwards. This is the courthouse. And this is Gothic Street. And a bank. A church. This is a Baptist church. There's the music hall entertainment down there, the Iron Horse. Dress shops, paint your own pottery, a New York deli, not kosher. Oh, that's the town hall, that fortress-looking building up there. Facing us. Pottery shops, jewelry, cafes, bookstores, cleaners. I might take a picture of the mural can't be able to see anything. Ice cream. Javanet Cafe. You can do your. There's another bookshop. We're going down Masonic Street. Oh, here's a mural. What can you tell us about the mural, Ken? The history of women in Northampton. I don't know when it was painted. Looks like it could use a new coat of paint. Oh, here it is. Probably painted in 1980, since it's 1600 to 1980. What did I say? Yes, 1980.
So we'll get out for a second.
This is the old firehouse. It's no longer a firehouse, right?
Correct.
Here's a vegetarian restaurant.
Book
And a bindery, book bindery, silver maple bindery with Mr. Streeter.
This used to be
This used to be a Masonic temple. Well, we just passed the Christian Science reading room. And this is being turned into a whole variety of things, including the COT program is going to be in their basement. That's the police station. Which way now? All these buildings are dormitories for Smith College. What's the name of the street? We forgot. We'll tell you when we get to the end of it. We're going to go up. Oops, the sun is aiming at us here.
This is the art museum that's being
The new art museum at Smith is being renovated. The plan was for it to be closed for 2 years. So it's going to be enormous when it's finished. Here's the Episcopalian Church
This is Elm Street.
that I was mentioning before.
This is Elm.
And this is also Elm Street. And that was Bedford Terrace.
This is all of this.
And everything you see here is now Smith. Oops, sorry about that. All of these structures. Okay, so this is the street where what's the hotel he stayed at?
August Inn. Autumn Inn.
Autumn Inn is on this street. Oh, this is a
Concert hall.
concert hall. I don't think I got that.
Okay. This is all Smith Hall.
Slow down, Ken. Put your flashes on so they've come in the wrong direction at the wrong time of day. But we'll
I'll take a side
manage. We're going to turn into side streets just to give you a sense of...
Crescent. That's Helen Chapel.
This is Helen Hill's Chapel. College. And that's where the Hillel offices are housed.
I'll pull over for a second.
That's me. Hello. Which street are you going to pick?
Crescent Street coming up. It's a lovely street. Don't hit the sun. This is Crescent Street coming up. A very nice residential street.
Here we are at Crescent Street. If you didn't hear Ken, it's a nice residential street. And all of this is walking distance to the
Leads to
synagogue.
shore. Yes.
It leads straight to the shore. Houses on this street go for these days, Ken?
300,000. That's Eric
Really?
Carl's house.
Eric Carl, the
Fields.
children's book illustrator? Oh, I can't get that, Ken. But it's like all the others. It's 231 Crescent Street if you want to write him a letter. Marcus Gerstein's. Where's it?
Coming up.
There's another children's book author and illustrator coming up, Mordecai Gerstein.
That's,
This one, I think it is. Yeah. This one. He's not affiliated Jewish, although his name is remarkably Jewish. And he uses a lot of Jewish themes he writes about.
oh, there's a Purple House coming up.
A purple house. I would call that lavender.
Oh. How about this house? Look at this. Look at the architecture here.
This is a nice one, very nice details on that house, yes.
You want to show Perlman's house? Hello? Go up Round Hill and going to the shul now.
Now we're going down
Round Hill.
Round Hill Road
To the shul on
to
Prospect
Prospect Street, which is the street that the synagogue is on. These houses are not as nice on here on this street. Actually, there some that are. A few that are for sale here. What a time of year to be filming, I'm sorry. Everything is dirty. That's the synagogue you see coming up.
Get the DPW.
The building on the right of that is the DPW, which is something we're discussing as a possible building for something good. This is the synagogue, this addition. And we're going to go inside so you can see that as well. We're parking in the rabbi spot.
Parkim Hamoyim.
That's Ken. As I'm filming this, we just passed by the library, which I can't film for you because guess who's being interviewed in there by the whole committee? This is just a classroom, I don't know which one. Oh, Kita Gimel. We're going to do a little sneak shot through the window. Did you get that? Here's Gan Keshet. Well, this is Gan Keshet when everything is covered up and put away for Shabbat. Let's go out this way, Ken. You want to hit the light there? This is our little sisterhood shop here. This is classroom 5, which gets opened up and included in the sanctuary when we need a bigger space. This is the Secretary's office. The information shelf with different things going on. That's toward the kitchen and the bathroom. And here we are in the sanctuary. It's quite a turquoise, isn't it? The social hall is set up. Oh, tonight there's a conference on the homeless. This is a little stage. This is the social hall. It's from the original building. I'll show you the kitchen.
The documents we're going to use it. We're going to keep it as a document. What the place looked like in 2000.
They told me not to film the
This is
kitchen.
before renovation.
Oh,
Soon it will
all
be
of this
after
building,
renovation.
all of this building is before renovations. Here's what's on the information shelf. Oh, we're going to have a Karlbach Shabbaton, it looks like. It's something for Yom HaShoah, of course. Passover schedule. That's the event that's tonight. Oh, there's an open house at Gun Keshet. Oh, this is what I do. This is the adult education program. That's part of it. You can't read it. It's 4 hot topics. Everything you want to know about Judaism, homosexuality, abortion, and all the rest of it. Here's Bikur Cholim, the community Seder, the contemplative Shabbat, the Shabbat Sing, and the renewal service. Oh, the welcome. What is here? Applications. Applications for memberships in our bulletin. That's it. I'm leaving the synagogue now. Okay, diagonally across the street is the YMCA, which is not much to look at. It's pretty predictable. But this is on Massasoit Street. This is one of the prettiest streets in town, Massasoit.
Name for an Indian chief.
For an Indian chief, yes. Chief Massasoit, right? There's several members of the synagogue who live on Massasoit.
For sure.
For sure. This blue one is Ken's former home. It's very typical.
This is Calvin Coolidge's home. We just passed.
I'm going to back up.
Yeah.
Before or after her?
During.
While he was president of the United
This is
States?
the house he lived in. It says Calvin Coolidge there on that sign.
You'll have to back up some more.
Got a car coming at me.
This is Calvin Coolidge's house while he was president of the United States.
This must be her house.
Oh. We're blocking people from returning home.
Oh, she's backing up. Maybe not. Why don't you get out for a second?
No, it's... Oh! This is people doing, what's it called, mapling? Getting the sap from the maple tree. It's all over the area now.
Oh, we should take some of these homes here on Elm Street. They're quite magnificent. Going this way.
The stateliest homes are really on Elm Street, which is the street we were on before. The high school is on this street too.
Want to film the high school?
We're gonna go film the high school. That's recently renovated. There's a house for sale. Here's the high school.
We'll come back. Here's Woodland. This is nice. This is Charles Park.
Over here, right near the synagogue also, is Woodland Street and something called Child's Park. Can we drive in, you think?
Yes, we can.
It has nothing to do with children. It's somebody's name.
Gave it to the town.
And he gave it to the town. And there's a little gazebo building. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful place. And their home's on the other side of the street. And this is also walking distance to the synagogue. I'd like to show them things that the rabbi didn't see. Oh, you can't go in.
But you can get an idea.
So let me see, can I? Yes, there's that little building over there, and this is just planted full of beautiful flowers. It's a beautiful place to come and walk. Here are two houses on Prospect Street that are for sale. That red one's quite nice. These are little tiny streets that are mostly dead end. Rabbi Grobart lives on that one right there. And now we're headed back toward town. Yeah, we're just taking you down some. Wait, let me open the window. Actually, I think this works through the car window. This is little tiny side streets with smaller houses.
Walking distance to synagogue.
All walking distance to town, walking distance to the synagogue. More modest homes. What's that up ahead of us?
I don't know. It's the back of Clark School, maybe. I'm not even sure. I think it's Smith College over there.
The Clark School for the Deaf is around here someplace. I've lost a sense of direction a little bit. Oh, do you want to take us to the main drag over there with the ugly stuff? We're going to take you to King Street, which is leads to the center of town. It's the sort of utility street. You'll find all sorts of necessities of modern life with none of the beauty. Gas stations and dry cleaners and you can see what we're talking about, right? Hardware stores and Burger King and company and the supermarkets. So this leads north away from the center of town. My goodness, filming it really accentuates how unattractive it is. Here's the closest supermarket to the Northampton area. Oh, we're going to be facing the sun.
I'll go in.
I don't know if you really. I mean, supermarket's a supermarket, isn't it?
You could do a shop, or you can go to Amherst and shop. We can do some vegetables. You want to do a little shop?
Oh, we're going to take a break for a shop, it sounds
Time out. Shopping. Shopping. We're gay and shopping. Shopping gay and beer. Shopping gay and beer.
Okay, we're at the Super Stop and Shop. I'm not going to take you in here because you know what this looks like. But actually, a couple of years ago when we went to France, we did film the inside of the supermarkets and what's being sold in there for our daughter's French class. Ken, tell me about the building up there. I forget what it's called.
What building?
Do you see at the very top of that hill, way in front of us?
Oh, what is it called? It used to be a hotel up there. I can't.
Oh, it's a beautiful.
Top of a mountain.
I forgot the
I
name.
can't forget. Yeah.
You can park at a little bit below and walk up a little bit, and it's the most fabulous view of the whole area. It used to be an old hotel. I can't focus without jiggling here. I never noticed that you can see it from Super Stop and Shop. Well, we have a little light. We're on the highway going north. We're going home on 91. Alas, we don't live in Northampton, but we live in South Deerfield, which is quite beautiful too. And we own the old firehouse there. King Street was just too ugly to keep filming. That's why I stopped after the supermarket. In this area, we're 90 miles west of Boston and 90 miles east of Albany.
30 miles south of Brattleboro.
30 miles south of Brattleboro, Vermont, which is a cool little town.
50 miles north of Springfield. 40 miles.
50? No, less than that, 30. It was 34 miles to the Holocaust Center. That's where I worked for 3 years. But 34 miles from our house, so it's really only 24 miles from Northampton. So Springfield is a half hour to the south. Called Yankee Candle. You may have seen some shops in your parts of the world. This is the mothership here. 3 million visitors a year come here within half a mile of where we live. Before do you think it's too dark to keep filming, Ken?
I don't know. Want to skip it? Want to skip it? Talk to me.
I think we'll skip it.
You want to hit the firehouse, right?
When you come visit.
We'll
If you come visit, we'll take you up to visit historic Deerfield, 5 miles up the road here, which is part where Deerfield Academy is, and also a museum town.
Choo choo! We're entering South Deerfield. Choo choo!
Oh yes. South Deerfield is a Polish village. Shtetl, not a shtetl. Just a village.
Local dance hall. Sienna restaurant. Get the pizza place here.
Keep going, Ken. This is
I'll go down Main
nebbish.
Street. I'm gonna go down Main Street once. Just for a moment. You might as well do it. Small village, South Deerfield.
We're now inside the firehouse. Since this is our video, we get to end it in our own home. Well, here we are in the downstairs of the firehouse, where the warehouse of books is. Wait, I need to turn on a light here. This is shown books. Stacks and stacks. Oh, what a mess. What a mess. I didn't fix this up before coming up. Well, this is the way it usually is. It's Lenu. Oh, this is in our stairwell. We found this in a lamp shop. It was a leftover from an order for an old synagogue, not so old actually, in the Springfield area. When you come to this area, we invite you up, and we hope that this very informal little tour of Northampton might satisfy Batya and whet your appetite. Bye-bye.